Hello, everybody. It's Mary Ellen from Create With Me, and it's time for Teach Me Tuesday. We're here in the Creativity Nest with another episode. So I want to take you down to my desk, and I've been going kind of crazy with this crazy fold. So you saw me do this card a couple weeks ago for Emmy's 3Cs, and if you didn't, you can find it up on my YouTube channel, Mary Ellen Stites. So this kind of fun fold. Has just this 1.5 inch fold on the side. So here's one version, super cute. And then here I've just reversed it. This was a card we did for class last month. And I just put the fold on the right side, where here it's on the left side. Fun. And then the card I want to show you today is putting the fold on the bottom. So here's the card. This is a Christmas card that we're going to be doing in class on Monday. And I just thought it would be fun to show you how versatile that little fold is and how it makes things a little different. But I wanted to show you some ideas on how I did this. So let's bring our pieces in. So I've got a piece of 4.25 by 11 inch shaded spruce. And then I've got some pieces for the inside. I've got a couple pieces for the outside, and then our designer series paper that's cut just to fit in our fold. So let's talk a little bit about the fun idea here using making this ornament. So here's a little ornament. Okay, so I actually took a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock and used the 2.5 inch circle die and cut that out of my cardstock right in the center. And what I'm going to do is my card is going to go like this. So what I'm going to do is I can turn this over and I can see through, and I want to center by using just the light. You can kind of see it in the camera. I want to center that ornament right in the middle. And then I've got a little bit of transparent tape here. This one's not going to quite reach. So I'm going to do it like that. Okay, and so that's the way I know I'm going to get it exactly where I want it to be. So I'm going to use some Bermuda Bay ink and my blending brush, and I'm going to bring in some scrap paper. I've got some scrap paper here that we used earlier because we want to keep our mat clean. And then I always recommend that you start off either on your mat here or on your piece of paper. And before you go in, we're going to go do our whole circle first. And then we're going to bring some darker color around the edge. And I can do that by small circles. You can do that just by going around like this. It's really up to you. So I'm going to darken that edge. And it never has to be as dark as you think it has to be. Like you think, oh, that's not that dark. But in reality, when you take this off and you're looking at it on white paper, it really is dark. So let me stop there. I'm leaving my center a little bit highlighted. I want to show you some little bit of fun tips on this card. So here is my ornament. Okay, so I'm creating my own ornament. And what I did was I took this stamp set, Decorated with Happiness, and I took the stamp here, but I don't want the ornament. So what I did was I actually have it so that it's hanging off the edge. So you might not think of doing that, but this is a great way to use that. So I can kind of pull that stamp up a little bit, and then I can ink my stamp just like this. Now I don't have to worry too much, if you can see in my picture, about the top there, because I'm going to be covering it up a little bit with a bow, with a ribbon. So I don't have to worry if I get perfect placement there, because we're not going to really see it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in my shaded spruce that matches our card base. I just stuck my fingers in there. And I'm going to put my branches I'm starting down a little bit. Whoops. Off the edge. And then branching them out just a little bit, as you can see. And then I'm going to grab my greeting, which says, wishing you a season decorated with happiness and wonder. And I want to stamp with Memento ink right in the center of my bauble, my ornament, whatever you call it. Could be both. Okay, so there we've got our image, and then all we have to do is take a little ribbon, and I like to tie the ribbon while it's still on the bolt. I feel like I waste less, and I can hold my tail here and kind of move my bow down. And then I'm going to just take my snips, give that a little cut, and use a mini glue dot to adhere that to my ornament or bauble. Okay, and that's where we're going to hide some of those different, maybe where we don't have it perfectly on the where we want or where we think it needs to be, but it doesn't matter because we have covered it up with the bow anyway. So I'm not going to put this together, but I want you to see it just takes a little bit of Designer Series paper. This is the Hostess pack. See, I never remember. And then we'll stamp something on the inside. I stamped some of those branches, one of the ornaments, Christmas greetings from that same stamp set. And then that's all there is to it, other than taking our Take Your Pick tool and adding a festive pearl right on our bow right there, just to finish it off. So I want you to think about when you're creating cards and you kind of feel like you're stuck in that, I'm going to say same old, my card opens from the right, my card opens from the bottom. Maybe think of this design, maybe think of this 1 inch or it's 1.5 inch little kind of gatefold card. So whether you have it on the right or the left. Okay, so there's some ideas for you using that fancy fold. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to put up my host code. Remember, if you use that in the month of August to place an order, then I send you 6 card tutorials in your inbox at the end of the month. So please enjoy, and hey, show me what you've made using this fancy fold. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye, everybody.